What up, y'all? Victory of Love. Back up in here, man. Another poem, another video. Another video, another poem. And this poem is called Dreams. I think what I see is real. I wake up and realize my realize failed. Thought I saw the truth, but wait, is this a dream too? Is what I dreamed not a dream? What if reality is not what it seems? We put labels and all agree. What is that symbol? It's called a tree. We name things, give them a perspective. When I sleep, I'm only the one who I can question what I saw. Everything in reality could not solve. Imaginations go beyond the world of awe and lead us onto freedom above all. And that's the poem. And this whole poem's about dreams, right? So, what are dreams? Dreams are very personal. Why are they personal? It's because how we perceive the world. If we see a tree, we can see a tree as an evil tree or a sad tree or a happy tree, depending on our own perspective, our own subconscious mind. That's why they say the dream is connected to the subconscious mind. It's because we're picking up whatever we see in this reality is where we're able to perceive things on our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is tapped into um, our belief system. So our belief system is tied to how we grew up and what we are accustomed to. So, example, if we believe that we were meant to be in this relationship or that relationship, or we were meant to believe that we're not good enough, and then we dream about it, is because it's popping up back again. It's bringing it out of us, and sometimes that belief system doesn't serve us no longer. So it's our duty to look at our dreams, analyze them, and see which dreams are for us, and how can we fix this root? Where can we find the root cause of this subconscious pattern? You know what I'm saying? So if you have a dream about, like, I don't know, a nightmare, that dream could actually lead you to finding out that you had an issue as a kid with the sound of something, and then when you realize that, you look at it now and you change that thought pattern, because you no longer believe that, you no longer believe that trigger anymore will affect you, because you aren't aware of it as you are now. But as a kid, maybe you had experienced an emotional trauma experience, and then that has led you to believe that now, like, that dream has affected you in a harsh way. But in reality, all that we have is ourselves to control our dreams. We and the dreams really are just, they're more real than reality. And why I say that is because they're tapping into our, like, fourth and fifth, sixth dimension body, and this is just our third dimension body. And most people can operate on their fourth and fifth and sixth dimension easily when they're in this body, but some people don't even know what that means. And that is really when we're tapping into our imagination, our creation, our being our own judge, being our own perspective, not following what other people tell us to perceive things, how to perceive things. Like, I can call that tree, I can call that a bush, or I can call that a word I never used before. I can use a different language. I can use my own language. But at the end of the day, we got to use these things to operate in this world. We got to use the language, English language, to operate in this world. Otherwise, people will not understand what we're saying. But what I'm trying to say is that our true authentic self is more closely located to our dreams, because we're tapping in to our creation realm, our subconscious realm. And the more we're able to tap into our subconscious realm, the more we're able to focus on what we want. We can create the life we want based on how our subconscious mind behaves. As kids, we're told not to do certain things and agree upon things to get pleasure from your parents, agreements upon them, agreements upon your parents, agreements upon other people, to, like, act nice, to be nice, to act this way, to do that, don't do this, do that. When you wanted to do this authentically, but your parents told you it's not good because of the way they were taught when they grew up, or maybe the way, they don't want you to be free. It's not like they don't want you to be free. It's because they're afraid that, if you do this, you'll get hurt. And that's honestly, like, it's fine. Like, it's not their fault. It's the system. But our responsibility is, when we have this knowledge, is to utilize this knowledge to the best of our ability. How? By realizing we are more powerful than we think. We give things power. You know what I'm saying? And then they become powerful. The English language is not powerful if we don't give it power. If I don't speak it, if I don't use it, it's not powerful. These are just tools and ways we can, talk and stuff like that. So what I'm really trying to get at is, the realm you want to create inside of you can be possible if we attune to it. And what I mean that is, if we nurture it, if we feed it good energy, if we feed it our power, if we give it power, if we give it our attention, if we pay attention to our subconscious mind, can you imagine like how many things we're able to accomplish? Some people dreamed about certain inventions and became inventions. So that's one way, like how the dream works. The dream is a very powerful way to tap into our subconscious realm. So once you stream, you want to find out like things that you never, like maybe it's like a nightmare you have. Okay, well, that dream could mean a bunch of things, but it's all perspective. The thing is, we live under perspectives. The way you see the world is not how someone else sees the world. It's completely different. That's where loving comes into, and like if you're able to understand and fully grasp your own dreams and your own self and your own perspective, and understand it thoroughly, in terms of like why you think the way you think, in terms of why you see the way the things you see, and just being aware of it, you're able to more understand other people's perspectives automatically. It's just that way. So whatever anybody else says to you, though, it has nothing to do with you. It's all, it has to do with them, because that's how they perceive the world. What you have to say about yourself has everything to do with you. So make sure that whatever you're saying to yourself and whatever you feel about yourself is for the best benefit of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't like look like it, always find a way to make it something positive, or make it something, transmute the negative into positivity. Learn from the negative and bring it out into positivity. So the dream is very, it's like, it's just another way to realize that we are more powerful, and these physical eyes can't really understand what's going on because it's in our subconscious mind. That's completely different from our, our cognitive reptile frontal lobe mind. It's in our back. It's in different areas of the region of the brain. And what does that mean? That means we're using a different part of our brain. And the fact that we're doing that, it's tapping into you have to be at like low theta, delta wave. Yeah, you have to be at delta wave to dream deeply. So that's like a very low frequency, like a low heart, but like that pretty much relaxes your whole body and everything like that. So dreams are very powerful because they tap you into they tap you into a realm of imagination, right? And we can create our imaginations in a day to day. Like if you imaginate in your mind of a scenery, of a beautiful lake, of a beautiful house, beautiful car, beautiful, whatever you want, beautiful world, that is your perspective. Now, the more you pay attention to it, the more it gives power. The more I give you power, the more it generates energy for yourself. Same thing goes vice versa if you do something negative. Like if you say that person's bad, then you'll think every person that looks like that is bad, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so just be wary of where our attention is, because our attention is powerful. And the way we perceive things is all up to us. Nobody else can show us the way. And that's why we should not always listen to what other people tell us. We gotta think for ourselves. Dreams are just another way to realize that we can think for ourselves. And while we are feeling this way because of the way we are brought up. So anyways, that's it. Victory Love, signing out. Peace.